Also fine with saying what I gotta say, and then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake rumor is about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something to, it's too much. It's too much.
Just when everyone thought this Teyana, Eamon, Aaron triangle had already burned through every possible drama, a new bombshell detonated, and it's turning this saga into something none of us saw coming. A mysterious woman has stepped forward on TikTok, claiming she's pregnant with Aaron Pierre's baby, and the timing couldn't be more explosive. The ultrasound she shared is dated just weeks ago, right in the middle of Aaron's public relationship with Teyana. Then we saw voice messages from him promising support, and suddenly the internet exploded. Within minutes, social feeds turned into battlegrounds of shocked messages and angry comments. But the real jaw-dropper? Teyana's immediate, raw reaction. No subtle social media post or quiet unfollow. She confronted him live, tears in her eyes, voice breaking. That moment spread like wildfire, and now it's more than celebrity gossip. It's full-blown betrayal, potential baby drama, and the start of a scandal that could rewrite every narrative. For those who missed it, here's exactly how it unfolded. That TikTok video started with an ultrasound image from last month, right when Aaron and Teyana seemed inseparable. The woman behind the screen used only a blurred silhouette, but her voice, she sounded confident, hurt, and ready. In the clip, she played a voice note labeled Aaron. His voice said, "We're going to name him after you. I promise not to leave you." That audio, that picture, it was enough to shatter the illusion fans had of a perfect couple. Overnight, social media users began piecing together the timeline, matching that ultrasound date to pictures of Aaron and Teyana posted hand in hand, appearing happy. And suddenly everyone was gasping. Did Aaron cheat? Did he keep a pregnancy secret? Was there a big lie buried beneath the romance? Then came Teyana, on a live feed outside a recording studio, phone clutched tightly. She was pacing, shaking, tears streaming down her cheeks as she yelled into the phone, "How many times now?" That line alone broke the internet. Footage from inside the live cut into a shaky video of Aaron briefly seen in the frame, her voice echoing, "You promised me everything." And then, silence. The stream ended, but the image of her heartbreak lingered. She stormed off camera, reportedly tossing a phone charger into a trash bin as she walked past, a simple act that instantly became symbolic, an unplug from a relationship that clearly drained her. That short glimpsed moment of real emotion had fans all over the globe rewinding, replaying, feeling every tear, every crack in her voice. Aaron's reaction to all this has been the exact opposite. Cricket silence. His Instagram story? Just an hourglass emoji, like time is running out. Another slide appeared. "I'll handle this off camera." That minimal response is louder than any interview. It sparked speculation. Is he contesting a paternity claim, buying time, or just trying to stay out of the public eye? Friends say he's panicked. Some brands quietly removed him from their promotional content. Sponsors are paying attention. He's helping fuel the story by staying silent, and that silence may be what everyone remembers. Over on Twitter and TikTok, fans are going nuts. Hashtags like Charge Aaron Exposed and Teyana Deserves Truth trended for hours. TikTokers are remixing that ultrasound video with Beyoncé's Resentment, and fans are recording themselves breaking down in front of the screen. One user lip-synced, "I'm better off running" over Teyana visuals, and it blew up. Millions of views in days. People are split. Some defend Aaron, calling the mystery woman a thief or scammer. Others back Teyana, pointing out she's publicly hurt and deserves answers. Every TikTok comment is a battleground. Some folks are demanding proof, others sympathize with her emotional pain, and a storm of opinions has made this one of the most explosive celebrity controversies in recent memory. But there's more. So much more. Just when people thought the situation couldn't get any more intense, The woman at the center of the latest allegations came back with even more content, digging her heels deeper into the narrative. In a bold move, she posted another TikTok video. Once again, her face was blurred, her identity technically protected, but her message came through loud and clear. This time, she repeated the same phrase from her earlier post. Let them be mad, but with even more defiance in her tone. It wasn't just a caption. It felt like a challenge. The tone in her voice was calm, collected, even a little smug, as if she knew she had more to share, and she was only just getting started. And then she did just that. She shared more, a lot more. First came a series of audio voice notes that she claimed were from Aaron. In these recordings, a man who sounds like him speaks about future plans, discussing rent, doctor visits, even financial arrangements. One clip in particular caught attention. The voice allegedly says, "We'll plan this together. Rent, doctor visits, all of it," which immediately sent social media into a frenzy. If true, it would imply a level of involvement and acknowledgement that contradicts the silence Aaron has kept publicly. Then came screenshots, partial messages, deleted conversation fragments, cropped at just the right moments to protect herself, but still implicate him. It was clear she was trying to build a timeline, to show not just interaction, but intention. What really threw fans, though, was her claim that once the ultrasound photo leaked online, Aaron disappeared. She alleges that he ghosted her overnight, cutting off communication without warning. According to a mutual friend, Aaron had been involved, or at least in communication, right up until the moment the situation went public. Then, just like that, he stopped answering calls, texts, and every attempt to reach him. He lost contact overnight, the source reportedly said, which only added fuel to an already raging fire. Her side of the story was detailed, emotionally charged, and for some, undeniably believable. But not everyone is convinced. Fans remain divided, as always. Some find her story deeply compelling, pointing to the consistency in her posts, the layered receipts, and the emotional tone in her voice. They believe that no one would put themselves through this kind of public scrutiny without a reason. Why would she lie about something like this? Some commenters ask. Others, however, urge caution. Where's the hard proof? One fan wrote, "They want DNA tests, time-stamped evidence, full messages, not snippets." There's a growing chorus of voices asking for verifiable proof before drawing conclusions. In today's internet culture, where stories blow up in hours and reputations collapse even faster, people are demanding concrete facts before they choose a side. Regardless of whether her claims are true or false, the story has entered dangerous territory. If the pregnancy claim holds up, we're not just talking about drama, we're looking at real legal consequences. A confirmed pregnancy could lead to paternity tests, child support cases, custody conversations, and months, if not years, of courtroom back and forth. Aaron could find himself caught in a very real legal mess, with his endorsements, reputation, and personal life all on the line. On the other hand, if this entire story turns out to be fabricated or exaggerated, it could lead to a defamation lawsuit. The reputational damage alone would be huge, and legally the stakes would be just as high. No matter which way the truth leans, it's clear that the fallout will be long-lasting. Things escalated even more when news broke about the live studio confrontation between Teyana and Aaron. What was initially assumed to be a private or emotional moment quickly became one of the most talked about turning points. According to multiple sources, Teyana didn't just break down in tears, she came prepared. Witnesses say she walked in holding printed messages, some allegedly from Aaron, and reportedly muttered under her breath, "I knew something was off." People described her eyes not just as tearful, but sharp, fiery, like someone done waiting around for the truth. Her energy wasn't that of someone seeking pity, but of someone seeking accountability. Then came the moment that sparked even more speculation. The infamous charger-throwing moment, caught by a few witnesses and widely shared in retellings online, wasn't just about anger, some believe. Analysts, therapists, and even influencers have weighed in, saying it may have been symbolic. A final act of resistance. One called it a power move, her way of unplugging herself from the emotional weight of a relationship that had drained her. Whether meant to be literal or symbolic, the act became a metaphor for walking away from toxicity. And in today's social media-driven world, such symbolic gestures carry massive weight. There's no official statement yet from Teyana's side, but insiders are hinting that she's far from done. In fact, rumors suggest she may be preparing her own response, something bigger than an Instagram story or cryptic tweet. Whispers about a press release, a mini documentary, or even a podcast have surfaced. Whatever it ends up being, it's expected to be thorough, direct, and emotionally charged. Teyana's no longer reacting. She's preparing to take control of the narrative on her terms, and it looks like she's ready to speak with full force. This situation, initially seen as just another messy celebrity entanglement, has now evolved into something far more serious. The legal implications are real, the emotional toll is visible, and the ethical questions about trust, consent, public accountability are being debated across the internet. Erin's silence may be calculated and possibly even advised by legal counsel, but silence in situations like these doesn't always work in your favor. If there is truth to what's being said, the courtroom might not be far off. And if the Taylor accusations are proven to be false, the damage to public trust could still linger. Online, people are starting to demand clarity. Comment sections are flooded with pleas for honesty. Show the evidence. Speak your truth. We deserve answers. It's no longer just gossip. It's become a public reckoning. A story that began in whispers has now grown into a full-blown scandal with very real consequences. More than entertainment, it's a case study in how private betrayal, when mixed with fame, social media, and legal gray zones, can spiral into something almost unmanageable. At its heart, this is about more than who said what. It's about the weight of promises, the power of platforms, and the thin, dangerous line between perception and reality. So what's next? Will Erin come out with a full statement, offer an apology, a denial, or reveal a truth we haven't seen? Will Teyana go public with her own bombshell, like a song drop channeling her heartbreak? Could the mystery woman surface, full face, full interview, more receipts? Lawyers are expected to enter the battlefield, and fans? They're gearing up for live updates, news alerts, and tears. This might become a multi-part spectacle, complete with music tracks, emotional interviews, possibly a dramatic TV moment. Whether it's court, stage, or social media, something big is on its way. As the dust settles for now, we see a love story turned scandal, one that feels more tragic than romantic. Did Erin betray trust? Did Teyana get blindsided publicly? And what about the woman in this mix who might be carrying his child? We're watching new chapters unfold every day. So tell me, are you standing with Teyana and demanding transparency? Are you giving Erin the benefit of the doubt, or are you just waiting for proof? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you're hooked on this saga, and hit subscribe, because this story isn't done. It's speeding forward and we're all strapped in for a ride that promises even bigger reveals ahead.